Hello friends, it's Persephone and I'm gonna do another collective reading. See what's happening, what's up in the air. If I had one of those like phone holding thingies, I would totally just have the shot of my cards here, but I don't have that, so you have to deal with this. Okay. What was I gonna do? I'll turn on this one. Crystal. Maybe some nice tunes. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? Should I get specific? Should I do love reading? Okay. I don't know. I'm intimidated by that topic. I guess whatever comes through, right? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective? For the rest of April? Yeah, for the rest of April. For the rest of April, messages do you have about the rest of April? That was fast. Oh, there's two. First card is Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the Hierophant upright. Okay. Okay, it's like time to crack down, time to get disciplined, time to plan things out. With either your work, your hobbies, your whatever, your projects, the things that okay, for some of you it's either things you've been putting on hold, or you've just been like, it's ideas that just have been ruminating, if that's the right word. I don't actually know the definition of that word, but yeah, so if that's the case, it's time to really like get into it. The Hierophant, this is about commitment, like commit to it. For others, it's about needing to sort things out or change things up. Things that have been needing that change. I feel like I get like, I don't know, like stagnant energy, or like just it's things that have been staring you in the face, and it's been needing it's been calling you to change it up. Okay, so change it up, commit to it, in a way that, like with the Hierophant, it's like, it's not typically about change, by the way. It's more about like sticking to traditions and being conventional, and like, but I feel like a more like, I feel like the energies of like take things as they come, like absorb what you need to absorb, like learn from your mistakes, or learn from like what's happening in front of you, because I feel like things are moving in a direction, and you're going to just have to decide to go in that direction and commit to it. So I'm trying to think of an example. I don't know, you know what I'm saying, right? If you're starting a business, it's time to just get the wheels running, get the wheels turning. If you've been wanting to remodel your house, like that could be it. That could be like remodeling or rearranging your house, like and it's time to get on board with that. Time to like figure it out. Yeah. Cuz this feels like very serious energy. Like it's time to get serious, and it's not like a very strong action orientated energy. It's more like get it moving, get it started. Sorry, I'm getting messages. Text messages. Calm down. I'm very easily excitable. Okay. So yeah. If you are looking for a job, looking for some type of source of income, continue searching. I feel like just it will come to you, but it's like it's not like an overwhelming like, oh, it's just gonna appear and you're gonna have like the thing that your source of income, your job, or whatever. It kind of feels like increments of like you take a step in the direction, and then it's like you can kind of see after each passing step where it's going to lead to, where it's going to head to, but you don't get to see like the full picture just yet, because there's some room to grow, there's some room to like learn and understand things and what this process is showing you. So don't freak out. Like you are being asked to be more serious about it, but to also not freak out. Yeah. Not be so serious that like you're uptight and like you're trying to control, and it's like and then you like snap and break, like we don't really want that. We want to just focus a little bit. Focus, stay on task, and then like I don't know, give yourself some room to breathe so that you can like take it all in, and like you can kind of see where your direction, your focus, your path is like shifting to, or like where it's trying to guide you to. Meditation might be a good thing because it's going to help you clear your stresses, your worries and stuff, your overthinking, because it's not really a time to overthink it. Like, yes, you want to get things going, you want to start planning, you want to do all these things, but you want to do it in a way that like it feels good. And that's like, yeah, that's the type of direction you want to lead with, and use that as your guide. And if you don't have anything you see to grasp onto, and you're kind of like free floating, you're like, oh, I don't have my next step yet, I don't have my next task or whatnot, that's perfectly fine. That means you need to focus back on yourself and your self-care, or like the things, just like other things around it, adjacent to it, or just even like reeling it all the way back to just, I'm gonna take a nice hot bath, or I'm gonna cook myself a nice meal, and just focus on that. You don't want it to feel forceful or like you're pushing it. It is the energy that I'm getting from this. Yeah. I feel like there's room to play. Just not too much play. You don't there's no distraction. We don't want the distraction. But yeah, there is room to play. So don't get caught up. Don't get too caught up in the seriousness of the situation. Okay. Should I pull more cards? What other messages do you have for the collective during this time? Spirit? Okay. 2, 3. Okay, nope. But we'll look at the bottom card. 9 of Swords, yeah. It's time to swoop in for the kill. It's time to get things done. That's definitely just a clarifier card. But let me see if I can get anything else from it. There's something about fear there. Okay. How do I put it? You might be feeling a little bit on edge, a little easily triggered or, testy. Spirit's saying to try to avoid freaking out, or like projecting that onto someone, so like snapping at someone. What is being asked here is that when you start feeling overwhelmed or like you're gonna get like upset at someone, step away. Step away from the situation, at least temporarily, until you've gathered yourself. It's really important to stay on top of that because things are getting more serious and more focused. We want to just be able to like keep a level head, stay level in general, like with our mental and emotional wellness. So yeah, Spirit's saying like to just yeah, and I think that also goes hand in hand with like the room to play thing that I was saying. Like, yeah, just like things are getting too serious, too tense, you just gotta let off some steam. So do what you do when you do that. Maybe you like sports, maybe you like working out, maybe you like creative expression, so now do some art, paint, or maybe you do like self-care, pampering. Maybe that's something that relaxes you and helps you get centered. Do that. So that's the message there. Any other messages you would like me to relay to the viewers? I'm not gonna. Okay. I'm not a fan of multiple flying out, but it is what it is. We've got the river, the offering, and then this guy, the mask. Okay. see what I get from this. Bottom card is Anima Mundi, which I'm always forgetting what that means. Where's my... Oh, it's out there. Okay, let's do this on a whole lot of intuition here. Oh, I can do it. Okay. The offering. What's the word? It feels like maintenance. Like maintenance is really important. Staying on top of things. So I think this is an elaboration on the messages that I've already relayed. Yeah, you need to be consistently giving, consistently like putting in the energy and the efforts in the things, in whatever this is to you, your projects, your job, your whatever commitments, whatever that needs committing to. And that could just be as simple as like keeping your house tidy, maintenance, staying on top of your diet, maintenance. So that could mean like meal prep, but it's like it's definitely about something that you haven't actually achieved yet, but you want to keep giving your energy into it. So it's kind of like with the river, it's like it's just a reflection. It's just a picture of like that thing that you're wanting or striving for, or like, you know, whatever this reading has been about for you. And it's like with the offering, you're giving it. It's like if this was a plant and this is you watering it. There you go. You're watering it so it grows into something. But like this plant is still just like a seed. You know what it's supposed to look like, hence the reflection. You know that this plant is supposed to be a cactus, but it's just a seed at the moment. So you can't actually see the plant. You just know what it looks like, but you're just gonna keep watering this plant and giving it sunlight until it sprouts and pops up, and you're like, oh, here it is. But you know, like in the meantime with the mask, it's like it's almost like fake it till you make it. It's kind of like just act as if it's already there. Kind of like you want your entire, again, depending on what this is about for you, but like you want to your lifestyle, I guess, or the things around it to reflect that it is in fact already here. So like again, for example, a job. You want to dress like you have a job. You want to like get up early as if you have a job to go to. You want to like be proactive and productive, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's how spirit is asking you to like put your energy forward into it. sitting back, laying back is not the most helpful thing for you at this time. It is only helpful when you really need it, when you really need to just like scale back a bit, rest, take a minute, a breather. Any like routines or, oh my gosh, this is already 20 minutes. Okay. Any routines or like things that you do to alleviate stress is heavily encouraged at this time. So if you're into meditation, deep breathing, I think I did actually mention meditation before, but yeah, meditation, deep breathing. Maybe you want to go out for a jog, a walk, go out, connect with nature, go take a bath or a shower with intentions. I feel like intentions is pretty important. Like setting intentions is important during this time because you want to stay focused and you want to like make like focus your energy. So if you set that intention, then you kind of like, especially like in the beginning of the day, if you set that intention of like, I'm productive today, I'm doing this today, it's blah blah blah, like set that intention, and then it kind of it helps the energy of the day move forward in that direction. So yeah, advice. I'm gonna dig up advice. I've literally just been using the same 3 decks, and I have like, I don't know, 10 other or so. But here we are. I don't really care. Okay. Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective? Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, there's 3 cards. Okay. 42. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. This is like probably the cutest card out of all of the cards in this deck. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Oh. And then Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Okay. There are, what are they called? Sequential numbers. Anyway, whatever. 5, 6, 7, except it's not in order. So it's 6, 7, 5. I don't know if that's significant yet. But... Okay. So what I'm getting with You Are Never Alone, please do lean on your friends, your family, people. Allow people in. Allow people to take care of you when you need it. And maybe you might not think you need it, but you do. You need support, you need connection, and you need to not go through it alone. That's not to say to like depend on anyone. Like, you don't necessarily need to. If you don't necessarily need to depend on anyone, then it's not about that. It's just about you your that support is going to allow you to relieve stress and feel happy and feel good, feel connected, and that will help you to continue moving forward without snapping at people, or maybe snapping at yourself. Like, yeah, it's really important to feel good during this time through connection, through just leaning on people. Tell them how you feel. Tell them what you've been going through. Ask for hugs. Okay. With Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. I think generosity is good during this time. Helping others out, being giving, being also the supportive one. So yeah, there is like a mutual, like, oh, like your friends lean on you, you lean on your friends or whomever. But with this card in particular, this is really about giving back, giving and being generous. I wouldn't go to as far as to say charitable necessarily, but just like it will help you. Yeah, it will help you feel more gratitude if you just give. Like, I don't know, maybe you have like a cute top that you don't wear, and you know your friend's gonna like it, so you just give it to them. You're like, hey, this would be cute on you, here you go. Or you share your food. Hey, I've got some fries, you want some? That kind of thing. Or like maybe, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, okay? Or maybe it's about being hospitable. Like you have people over and you're just like, hey, let me get you a tea, snacks. Get comfortable, get cozy. Or, just lending an ear, listening, or advice if they ask for advice, you know, just that kind of thing. A rebirth is assured. Hold on. Okay. Actually, yeah, I'm getting a strong yes for about the advice thing. Some people will heavily value and or what's word? They'll value your advice, or like the advice will be super duper helpful, okay? So when it comes, and you're gonna get some good karma out of that, let me tell you. But just a side note, don't force your advice onto people, you know. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. I get hangman energy from this. The hanged man in the tarot deck. Y'all know the hanged man, right? I'm probably not going to be able to find it. But yeah, it's a dude. It's a major arcana, and it's a dude hanging upside down. Oh, kind of like the bat. Okay. Well, anyways. Hangman energy is like a pause. It's a new perspective. this is interesting because I'm getting like a weird energy from it. 5 is about change, transformation, travel. Oh, okay. Well, some of you might have a delay in your travels. So, I don't know. Maybe be prepared for that. But it's so interesting because I get Hanged Man energy, which isn't very changey. But it's like rebirth, change, transformation, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I get it now. It's like things are changing, okay? Things are moving, but it feels heavy. It feels like you're dragging your feet heavy. Like, and it doesn't have to be strenuous, but it most likely will be. You can't, if you're on top of your game, you're like stress relieving game, it will not be that bad. It will just feel slow. If you're not on top of your stress relieving game, it will feel very heavy, very strenuous. But it feels like a type of pressure. Like energetically, you feel pressure. And it is shifting you in a space in which you have a new perspective, and you need this new perspective so that you can shift into a space where you bring into fruition the thing that you've been trying to bring into fruition. Or if you haven't been trying to bring anything into fruition, there's something that wants to come into fruition for you, for your greater good, for the next stage of your life. So I'm trying to remember what I was saying with the first part of the reading. Yeah, okay, so like before I was saying like you need to, I lost it again. Water, grow your garden, act as if, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you really need that balancing act in a way, like of just like fake it till you make it, but then, you know, that's stressful because you don't know what you're doing, so it's all it's all an illusion. So at the same time, you're gonna need like to do some like self-care, some connecting with friends and family. But it's like through that stressful time, it's shaping you and molding you, and it will give you a fresh perspective, a new perspective, a perspective that is the perspective that one would have in the position in which that, you know, if you were a person who already had this thing in fruition, had this thing manifested right in front of you, like it's already here. That makes sense. I know I'm talking really like vague here in a lot of like examples and metaphors and analogies, but it's a general reading. Okay, so yeah, it's coming, but Anima Mundi, right? Yeah, so it's like it's asking you to shine now. Shine as if you already have it. because then you will have it. Excuse me. And once you have it, there's this sense of freedom. There's a sense of freedom because it's like now this whole new world is opened up to you, because you technically don't have it just yet. That's why there's like a whole like you need to focus, you need to hone in on this and like commit, prepare, do what you need to do with your routines and stuff, your lifestyle changes. But once you have it, it's like a whole new world opens up. Plenty of fish in the sea. It's like, where do I even begin? I don't know. So there's like tons to explore there. That was long. That was really long. Okay, let's chillax now. I would like to give thanks, love, gratitude to my cards, Spirit, and you lovely, lovely people watching this video.